Okay. What's up, Beta Dog? Oh, no, Woomy was first. Hey, Woomy. How you doing? Oh, yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Give me a second, chat. Sorry, I'm late. Well, I'm not really late, but you know what I'm doing. What's up? Noodle Sushi. How you doing? The good thing is, while we're waiting, you can enjoy this beautiful song. Give me a second. Got stuff we gotta take care of. Been trying to practice as King Deity. I should actually get good at the game before doing that. Oh, my ass is burning. Why is that going on there? Oh yeah. 3 more days. Until Diamond Days, you're right. Hold on. Streamlabs. Shouldn't your tongue be burning? That's what I'm saying. Recent donation. New sub? Subbed. Lock it real quick. Look memes. Look at memes real quick. I will in a second. Sorry, I'm taking a second to start. I'm giving both people time to get ready, and I was actually updating something because we had a new subscriber, but it didn't update up there for some reason. But let's lock the sources. Performance mode. Wait, zero performance mode. Output projector. Now performance mode. Now full screen this B. And I'm gonna let the song loop one more time, and then we're gonna start. All right. What's up, Jerome? How you doing? We're gonna be watching a movie today, dude. I saw the meme. It's funny. The one with the pro control. Needs a charge. I haven't been in the streams for a while. It's okay. At least you're here now, right? Oh yeah. Make sure you leave a like. Good job with me. Doing great. Hope you are too. I'm doing fantastic. Except my coworker, not my coworker, my manager pissed me off today for being a racist piece of garbage. But besides that, I was pretty fine. Okay, ate my chicken sandwich. I have my drink alongside my 2 Argentina and one more. You guys, what the spirit should be? Do what? Do Star Platinum, the elephant. I really like them. He was like probably he quickly became my favorite. Damn. Sure you leave likes on the stream, my dudes. We're starting in just a couple seconds. Letting the song loop one more time. I'm gonna get mod, huh? Maybe one day. Sister Friends come soon. Hopefully. Alright, here we go. Darklad's element? I don't remember. He had yellow eyes. If you want me to put the game volume louder, let me know. Okay, I probably should have told you this. I'll do it now since it's starting and there's no way you guys are going to read all this. Okay, so you guys know how I was playing a mobile Kingdom Hearts game all the time? Some of you might know that. And well, some of you don't even know there's a mobile Kingdom Hearts game. But there's a mobile Kingdom Hearts game. That's the gameplay you're seeing right there is of the mobile game. Well, that game's actually kind of important to Kingdom Hearts 3. But Nomura realized that a lot of people don't really want to play the mobile game because it's super boring and repetitive. And the story is kind of separated and like thrown around. So what he did was he turned what he thinks is going to be important to know from the mobile game into a movie, and that's what we're going to watch today. So this is based off the mobile game. But instead of the perspective of the player, because like when you play, you play as a character in this time. But instead of that perspective, you're doing the perspective of the masters, which are union leaders who have groups, and you play as a player and you pick which group you want to go into, and yeah. But you're going to play as the masters. Anyway, this takes place hundreds of years before Kingdom Hearts 1. Like hundreds. Like none of the characters that we see in the Kingdom Hearts games are alive at this point. This is like a long time ago. This is like history, you know what I mean? As to why you're seeing certain characters and everything, like Disney characters right now, don't worry about that. That's a whole nother thing. But yeah, this is kind of an opening. I had this game for a while. I thought the mobile game was deleted off the App Store. No, it's still going. That's sad to think, actually. Oh, what's this? It's DSi. No, this is literally mobile game graphics. Yeah, this is an avatar you can make. But yeah, this takes place hundreds and hundreds of years before Kingdom Hearts 1. So this isn't even count as a prequel. This is more of like a history thing. But it is going to tie into Kingdom Hearts 3 a little bit. And you'll see, especially at the end. Wasn't it also on a website? Yes, it was. But then that got cancelled and it got moved to the App Store. Oh, and it takes... Remember how Xehanort keeps talking about a Keyblade War that happened a long time ago? This takes place during that. This is the story of the Keyblade War and how it happened. How is Hercules not dead yet? Because that's a spoiler. All the Disney stuff is like weird. Don't worry about that. The website, the browser game was deleted. The mobile game hasn't. It's still going.
So that makes you the indisposable number 7. Huh. Come on, it's simple. You 6 plus me is 7. Wait, don't tell me I don't count.
No.
Mobile graphics.
Here, take it.
In the Master's playful and mischievous way, he gave his apprentice Luxu a very important role. What seemed like a simple task was the element that would connect all of the events to come.
Does the stream quality look good to you guys, or is it like nasty looking?
Long ago, all the worlds were still one. One day, this would be called the Age of Fairy Tales. It all began here in Daybreak Town. The Master of Masters had an eye that gazes into the future.
No, the narrator is a Chirithy, and you'll see what that is in just a second.
5 of his 6 apprentices a copy of the Book of Prophecies, in which was written the events to come.
Also, 10 points to whoever can figure out what these names mean of the foretellers. Case of Ira. That's my union leader when I played the game.
So, did you look through the book?
It was Team Unicornus.
Yes, but I'm still analyzing it.
Wow, no quick skim for you, huh?
I just prefer to be thorough. Master, is what it says in the last passage true?
Oh yeah, that. Bummer, huh?
Yes.
By the way, if one day I suddenly disappear, I'm counting on you to keep the others calm, okay?
Huh? Disappear?
Vanish? Dim? Fade? I don't know how to explain it. It's just hypothetical talk.
Okay.
This world is full of light. It's a world comprised of many smaller worlds, all connected, stretching as far as
Ira's the
the eye can
unicorn,
see.
yeah.
One great light protects us all throughout this vast land. All worlds share one light, one fate.
I take it you're talking about Kingdom Hearts.
Yep, you're right on the money. People believe that the light that is Kingdom Hearts will be here forever. But if it were to disappear, the world would be enveloped in darkness.
I understand. That is why you granted us these Keyblades. With these, we can spread the teachings of light.
Yeah,
and we can
unicorn.
protect Kingdom Hearts from darkness.
No, they're not for protecting Kingdom Hearts.
Huh?
The final passage reads, "On that fated land, a great war shall transpire. Darkness will prevail, and the light expire."
Isn't it our duty as Keyblade wielders to prevent this war from taking place?
Not possible.
What?
You really think you can change the future?
Then, what do you want us to do?
We have to focus on what comes after. There's no use thinking of ways to change events that we know are gonna happen.
But what about all of those who are here now? And the ones who will be here when the darkness finally comes? Are we to abandon all of them?
Come on, are you telling me that you think the world can be saved by just 7 people?
We have to at least try. With enough Keyblade wielders, we could...
Well, if you want to give it a shot.
Yes.
Alrighty, good luck.
I just realized I'm the Master of Masters. Avdon is Ira. Saku is Ava. Dazzle is Aced. Oh my god, this is cute. You'll realize
And so
as the movie goes on.
reliable Ira, who wore
Oh,
the mask
Ira.
of the unicorn, was given his role to take over for the Master and to lead the others. Similarly, the virtuous Envy, who wore the mask of the snake, was given her role to watch over the others with a fair eye. The fearless Aced, who wore the mask of the bear, was given his role to support their brand new leader, Ira. The prudent Ava, who wore the mask of the fox, was given her role to prepare exceptional Keyblade wielders for the world after. The cool-headed Gula, who
Gotta
wore the
study.
mask
See
of
you
the leopard,
later,
was
I
given
guess.
his role to uncover the mystery of the Book of Prophecies. Lushu, the first of the apprentices to be given their role, watched his companions from afar as they learned what it was that they were meant to do. Then, he disappeared. Not long after that, the Master vanished, dimmed, and faded without a trace.
You got Thanos.
This is where your story began. The story of your very own adventure. 5 of the Master's apprentices armed themselves with the Book of Prophecies. They each created a union. This would fulfill his wishes. Then, they set out to rally Keyblade wielders just like you. By defeating Heartless, the monsters of darkness, they would gather light.
Did you say Lucio? You somewhat mediocre graphic chibi character of your guy, yeah. From the mobile game, yeah.
There's a traitor among us.
Are you certain? What proof do you have?
I found this sniffing around.
Is that a dark Cherokee?
Squad goes.
Is that a nightmare?
So now we're gonna know what a Cherokee is.
Master, did you make this? It's so cute!
Well, things are gonna get pretty hectic around here soon. But this spirit Chirithy is gonna make your lives much easier. Hopefully.
Spirit?
You could say they're like cats or dogs. And they'll be your loyal pets. Every wielder will have one of these adorable little guys at their side. They're here to help, so play nice.
Okay.
Oh, right. Before I forget. If a wielder is overcome by malice, or rather if their heart is tainted by darkness, their adorable little spirit will turn dark and become a nightmare.
So you're telling us that if we see a nightmare...
Someone has fallen into darkness.
Exactly. And if you don't stop this renegade spirit, it'll plant darkness in the hearts of others. And you'll have an army of nightmares on your hands. Beware.
So, if we see one of these nightmares anywhere, we have to get rid of it on the spot.
No! I won't let you do that!
No wonder you ended up as the bear. You're scary.
Your point?
Maybe you can growl at them.
Don't insult me!
Come on, Hassan. You won't know if it works unless you try.
Please tell me you're joking.
What's up, Mario? How you doing? Oh, Foxy's here.
It's
What's up,
not me.
Foxy? I'm
There's
tired,
an
but
easy way
okay.
to solve this.
Wait.
If we all summon our spirits, then we'll know.
Unfortunately, there are countless wielders in our unions.
But the
It would be easy
Cherokee,
for
what
any
I-
of us to summon a Chirithy that isn't a nightmare.
Yeah.
I'm afraid
Stop,
that
Alan.
your suggestion wouldn't help us get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, in that case, who's to say that the nightmare you saw belongs to one of us?
Stop on me, soap.
It could belong to anyone in our unions.
That's highly unlikely. Do you recall the tool the wielders were given in order to make them stronger? We generally don't concern ourselves with what they have at their disposal. However, I believe those tools were the nightmare's doing.
The bangles. I know when they're equipped, they have the power to collect dark energy. But I thought we all agreed that was okay.
Collecting is fine, but using that power is the equivalent of using the power of darkness.
It's a brilliant plan. Everyone knows that all spirits look the same, and wielders exist in spades. There's no way to tell.
Oh no. Everyone's already equipped their bangles.
So what now? How do we find out who's behind this?
Seeing as those bangles couldn't have been acquired by just anyone, I believe it's one of us here in this room.
No, Ira. I respectfully disagree.
Cherubies are
What proof
different,
do
though.
we have that the bangles are tied to the power of darkness, or if a nightmare is to blame? We shouldn't simply jump to conclusions.
Ira, some leader you are. You've managed to plant seeds of doubt in all of us with that speech. What, did you expect the traitor to give themselves up with that accusation of yours? That was foolish.
Said, that's quite enough.
It looks to me like the Master made the wrong choice.
Wait, where do you think you're going?
I think we're done here. I trust you'll keep us all updated.
I hope we can all resolve this soon.
Do I like face my fears? I love it. I love it to death. Some people don't like it. I love it.
That didn't go as expected.
What's wrong, Ira? This isn't like you.
A lost page. Something's missing from our book of prophecies. Each of our copies were said to contain the events of the future. But this incident, well, it's nowhere to be found.
And how does this whole thing with the traitor tie together?
Like I said, it's nowhere to be found. In my book.
Ira, are you implying that someone is in possession of the missing page?
Here's the bad
And
guy.
the person with the
Is that what you
complete book
think?
is the traitor?
There is something going on, and a page is suspiciously missing from the book. It's not so far-fetched to assume that the one who has the lost page has been turned, that they have fallen into the hands of darkness. Trust me.
There seems to be no record of it in my book either. You may be onto something.
Oh, I was Team Unicorn.
wonder-
It's Mario.
Could this have been the Master's plan all along? To grant the lost page to only one of us?
We have no way of knowing. The Master is gone.
I understand what you were saying. I promise to keep a close eye on the others. I will keep you informed, as always.
Thanks.
Of course. After all, that is what the Master asked of me. And Ira, may your heart be your guiding key.
These furries. Does the stream really look good? To me, it looks pixelated, but everyone says it's fine. Or is that just how streams normally look? Or is it just me?
So, to sum it up, I'll need you to observe the others. Easy breezy.
All right.
Like I said, Ira may have to take over for me. But don't be shy. Just be fair. And do not be afraid to speak up. Even though I say observe, you'll need to be the
tad bit
mediator.
pixelated.
Make sure people get
That's what
along.
I'm saying.
I understand,
Weird.
but without you or Luciu, to form and maintain our own unions is... it's a little unnerving, to be honest.
Oh, come on. Lighten up a little. Maybe I'll never disappear. Wait. Do you want me to go?
What? No, of course not.
I was just kidding.
Oh, I see.
Look, I get that change can be hard for everyone, but things need to keep moving forward. And you need to keep up. Otherwise, you'll just get left behind, all alone. Now that you know what the future holds, Invi, what does your heart say? May your heart be your guiding key. I say it all the time. You ultimately need to do what your heart feels is right.
It's too cheery to be wearing a black hooded robe. I also like the soundtrack. Me too. A few days later.
I was wrong about Ira. I thought he would make a great leader, but he let me down. Well, what do you two think? You don't believe what Ira said, do you?
Of course not. His argument was unconvincing. It's like Invi said. He's just making baseless assumptions given the situation. There's no evidence to tie his accusations to anyone, let alone one of us.
Maybe there's something he hasn't told us.
And he needs to tell us. How dare he look at us with suspicion? We're his comrades.
I wouldn't call us comrades.
Damn.
Anyway, could you get to the point? I know you didn't call us here just to complain.
I want the three of us to form an alliance.
But alliances are forbidden, us said.
I knew it. I had a feeling it would come to this.
Did
So,
you?
we join forces, then confront Ira?
Confronting him is
Fair
pointless.
guy is Russian.
Ira
Why
will
did you
change
say
his
that?
mind. I know there's darkness at work. There's no question. But I don't believe for a second there's a traitor among us.
Oh.
Unfortunately, Ira doesn't share the same belief. He's just wasting time trying to figure out who the traitor is. The darkness won't wait, and neither should we. We need to band together now and find a way to fight it.
Guess it makes sense.
I agree that we need to do something to fight the darkness. But combining our unions? That was strictly forbidden by the Master.
How long is the stream estimated for? This
No
is like about an
longer
hour and
here.
30 minutes.
I'm in.
Maybe just an hour, actually.
But let's be clear. The alliance is just between the two of us right now. I don't want my union members involved.
Gula! I want to follow the Master's teachings.
Understood. That's your choice to make. You should do whatever you feel is right.
Yeah.
By the way, Ascend, do Ira and Envy know?
I haven't talked to Ira about it for obvious reasons, but I did ask Envy to join us.
You wanted to see me? Gula, Ava, what are you doing here? What's the meaning of this?
Hear me out, Envy. I want an alliance among our unions. Gula here has already agreed. Will you join us? And together we can—
And disobey the Master's teachings?
We don't have a choice! Darkness is approaching, and we need to
The
combine
meme.
our strength to stand against it.
The Master bestowed each of us with a different role,
How
and
you
he
doing, Spooky?
specifically told us to keep our union separate, to maintain the balance of power. He told us that any imbalance would lead to a desire for more power, which leads to darkness. I know you haven't forgotten. Perhaps
Really leaves the door
it's
open.
you who
Yeah.
has been tainted by darkness.
Oh,
I'm tainted by darkness? Then what about you, Envy? You spy on us and report everything you see back to Ira. You really think you have no darkness in your heart after what you did?
Because that is my role.
To observe us, yes, but not to disclose everything we say and do to Ira.
That's...
For all we know, you and Ira could be allies, scheming behind our backs.
that's enough.
damn.
When will it stop? I don't want us to turn against each other.
Master Ava.
Oh, hello. Your name is Ephemer, right?
Uh-huh. Hey, can I join you?
Uh-huh.
That girl envies Celestina mask. Oh, you're right. She does. It looks
What a
very,
long face.
very similar.
Did something happen?
Long day. Do you remember what you asked me before? About why the unions compete against each other instead of working together.
You're right, Mario.
Actually, I always wondered the same thing.
Huh? Isn't it just because the Master said so?
Yes. And as such, we must obey. The Master said so. So it is. But lately, I've really started to wonder. You once told me that you were looking for answers.
No.
That you wanted to solve the mysteries of
Ephemer is
this
an original
world.
character in this game.
Well, I think that's how things should be. We need to question things and think for ourselves.
Whoa! You are really not yourself today. I guess even foretellers have their off days. Hey, maybe talking about the book will cheer you up.
Not a chance.
Aww.
You were trying to pull a fast one on me, weren't you?
Oh,
Same,
no,
Mario.
no, I was joking.
If you say so. But to be honest, I think it would be great if all the unions could work together and be friends.
You know, I made a friend from another union today. Wasn't much of a talker, maybe just shy. We're meeting again tomorrow.
That sounds like so much fun. Then you'd better go home and get some sleep.
Okay. Well, it was nice talking to you. I don't know what's got you down, but please cheer up.
Thank you.
He seems out of place. He was meant to just for this game. It's so big ass rip. What?
If the worst happens, I'll be glad to leave the future to the kids who see the world in the way that you do.
Nah, ephemer is like very
Let the
much
wind
important.
carry you far, far away. My dandelions.
So you're playing? No, this is a movie. Al goes into deep depression and dies. Ow.
Envy. Have you learned something?
It seems Ased and Gula's unions are now allied.
So Ased is the traitor after all.
No, I don't believe he is.
Why's that?
To Ased, unification is a means of gathering strength to oppose
Yes,
the
he's
darkness.
just like Union Cross.
So I believe his heart still belongs to the light.
Even so,
At the
forming
moment, that is.
alliances was strictly forbidden by the Master.
Yes, and his teachings are absolute. That's why I will try and persuade Gula to dissolve their alliance.
Then I'll do it.
No. Please, let me do the talking. Your intervention will do nothing more than spur Ased's anger.
All right. I'll leave it to you.
And one more thing. Ased has begun to question the two of us. As a precaution, my reports will be less frequent. I don't want him to get the wrong idea. Please understand.
Yes, I do.
Gonna be stitches get snitches. Amen.
I think I'm done.
Done with what?
The Alliance. I think it's time to call it quits.
For what reason?
To put it simply, I entered this alliance thinking we were preparing to fight some impending darkness, but it hasn't come. In fact, there haven't been any suspicious incidents recently, and you haven't rallied anyone else to your cause.
Yeah, but...
This alliance is meaningless. Even Envy agrees. Oh.
Envy?
Uh-oh. You weren't supposed to find out.
Is Envy the one who told you to break our alliance?
Maybe. But I'm the one who decided to do it. And I've already told you why.
But we don't even know who the traitor is yet!
Stats him with
That's
that horn.
exactly
Wait,
why.
can spirits exist outside of the dreamscape? No.
I just
Yes
can't
and
trust
no.
anyone but myself.
The cat
Don't
dates
you
is so
realize you
cute.
won't stand a chance against the darkness on your own?
Sorry, my mind's made up.
Envy, you will regret this.
This is silly. You're silly, Danny. God. Okay, I'm gonna join Reconnect. I don't know if you want to join the call, but if you do, I'll join Reconnect.
You been
in
here long?
Discord.
My bad.
No.
So, what did you want?
You didn't forget, did you? You're the one who called me here.
Lighten up! I was just kidding.
Yeah, he's a silly
Didn't
Billy.
forget. Give me a little credit here. I was just testing you.
Right.
Now then, allow me to tell you about your role. You're going to be Ira's right-hand man.
What?
Why?
Ira's right-hand man? What do you mean?
Well, Ira's gonna be the new leader after I'm gone, you see. So, just stand by. Don't disappoint.
Explain to me, Master. What do you mean Ira's going to be leader?
What? Is that disappointment I hear? Did you want to be leader?
No! I mean, if you had asked me to be the leader, that's a different story, but I wasn't trying.
You really want to be leader, huh?
Well...
Hop in the shower. Alright.
But that just isn't enough.
This guy doesn't
Any
sound as
chick can
ominous as I
say,
thought he would be.
Here's a huge promotion. Good job. And make you head honcho. But enthusiasm alone doesn't make a great leader. Ira needs someone like you to give him a push in the right direction.
I agree. Ira is definitely the most worthy among us. I'm sure he'll make a fine leader.
Then it's settled.
Wait, I agreed that he is worthy. But why do we need a new leader, Master? Does that mean you will no longer be teaching us?
Well, I might disappear one day. Well, I might disappear.
Disappear? Why? Where?
Speak up sooner if you're listening. It was embarrassing for me. Anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna disappear or not. It's anyone's guess right now.
But...
In any case, you need to support Ira. We both know he's quite serious. He's always just thinking and thinking and thinking behind that unicorn mask of his. So everyone will be counting on you to spur him into action.
He doesn't have a face. He does.
Right.
We just can't see it. It's in the hood.
You might not be entirely happy with your role, but just know that it's the most important one. Capiche? Now, shall I elaborate? Making Ira the leader is all good in theory, but sometime later you might think, he's terrible at this. In which case it'll be your job to step up. Who knows? Your leadership might be just what everyone needs. And that is your true role. May your heart be your guiding key. Best of luck, I said.
It's been over a year since the Master left. It's time for me to fulfill my true role. Why do you get in my way?
Don't be so conceited. I'm protecting the balance, just like the Master told us to. You need to come to your senses!
If we don't do something, light will expire. Then we won't be able to avoid the grim future that awaits. We need to defy the Master's teachings to protect the world.
You're saying he was wrong?
He's not here anymore. I won't let his prophecy come true. I won't let the world fall into darkness.
You fool!
here!
Envy! Assad! What's going on?
I found out who the traitor is. Regrettably.
No, that's not true!
Ava, there's no time to lose!
May my heart be my guiding key.
Basically, he wants to defy the master's teachings because he feels like if they follow the teachings, they're just going to get into the war. And he's literally not wrong. But technically, by doing that, he's defying the master, which technically makes him the traitor that's prophesized? Is that a word? So they're kind of like, huh. If that makes sense. The biggest thing in this one is that I don't know if the Master of Masters is a good guy or a bad guy, and by the end you'll understand why. Like I still don't know if he's a good guy or a bad guy.
Master. Master?
I see.
If you're busy, I can always come back later.
Sure. Oh, no, stay. Now where? Ah, here it is.
Yeah, Mega Man's right with the last message you just sent. Well, and yeah, Mario is also correct.
What's this?
Go on, read it.
No, Mega Man, he's not the start of the Xehanorts.
This is from the Book of Prophecies. But...
Yep. It's a page that's not in any of your books.
And what's written here is...
Your role. You must find the traitor hidden among you, and stop them before it's too late. And in order to help you find the traitor...
I get it. That's why you gave us all different roles, isn't it? If anyone deviates from the job they were given, we can easily conclude that they are the traitor. It's brilliant.
Way to steal my thunder, show off.
Huh?
It's not fair. My plan was supposed to blow your mind with its grandeur. Your jaw should have hit the floor at my sheer genius.
I'm sorry? But was my logic flawed?
Oh, you were right. So, I guess now you've earned your time in the limelight. Even though there is a traitor, act normal and keep focused. Trust no one but yourself.
Mega Man, just because he has the original Master Xehanort Keyblade, or just because he has Master Xehanort's Keyblade, doesn't mean he's a Xehanort. Although, it is kind of suspicious, isn't it? Master's my favorite right now. Yeah, he's everyone's favorite. Cause like he's actually shows like a range of emotions.
Gula.
Do you want to know what my role is? Huh? The books we were given are incomplete. There's a lost page.
Lost page?
On that page, it is written that there is a traitor. The Master told me to find and stop that person.
I called you my comrade. But never again, Gula. It doesn't matter to me if you think I am the traitor, and you want to strike me down. You knew there was a traitor, and you just watched silently as we fought each other. And I won't forgive you for that.
You can barely stay on your feet. Just give up already!
Don't you underestimate me!
Please stop!
You too, huh?
Why? Why did it have to come to this?
He is so tiny. He's the youngest, I think. Yeah, Gula's the youngest.
Come to finish me off? And make it quick.
That's not what brought me here today. I wish to fulfill the role bestowed upon me. That's all. It isn't our place to try to change the events of the future. That is not our mission.
Is enough. We don't know if you'll set us
We
a
are
trailer.
here to make sure
Traitor.
that light lives on. With only 5 lights, we can't afford to lose any.
You still count me as one of the 5 lights?
Of course.
Only you could be such a good guy after everything we've been through. But hey, I guess that's one of the reasons I respect you so much. However, we still might only be 4. I'm talking about Gula. He's using the knowledge of something called the Lost Page. He said that it contains events that are missing from all of our books. He's using it to discover and apprehend whoever is the traitor. Claims that's his role. But who knows what his real intentions are? What I do know is that I'll never forgive him for hiding the fact that he knew someone would betray us. That's the biggest betrayal of all.
I'd like to believe that Gula was simply carrying out his role. Aset, I'll deal with this matter. Please keep it to yourself for now.
Understood.
I need to see that lost page.
Why did you tell Ira? It had to be you, because you were the only one who knew where we were hiding. Didn't you think for a second that your actions could be making things worse than they already are?
And why should that even bother you? Not only do you have your union, but you've also gathered the finest Keyblade wielders from other unions, and you're training them in a secret location, aren't you?
Yes, because that is my role!
I had no idea. I apologize. I overstepped.
No. I shouldn't have snapped at you either.
What did Ira want?
I don't know exactly. He just asked me to give up Gula. His eyes... they were... scary. I was worried he'd do something awful. I knew I couldn't tell him where Gula was. Then he turned around and walked away.
This boy is the betray man.
And Gula? How is he doing?
I don't know. He's gone.
See, this Masters didn't explain everything to anyone, making everyone question his actual role alongside everyone's short tempers. He's kind of set up for fighting. You're right. That's what I said. I'm the master of masters of the Discord. Is the fourth time.
Take care of him. Ira? Is something wrong?
I know Gula's here.
What?
Tell me where he is.
But why? What are you going to do?
None of your concern.
Don't.
What?
I won't let you near him.
So that's it. All right. I'll go.
Gula, what are you doing?
Something happened?
Ira was here. He wanted me to give you up.
I knew it. It's finally come to this.
Come to what?
Everyone wants to know about the lost page.
The lost page?
Yeah. It's a page the Master gave me. It doesn't exist in any of our books. It contains a passage about an inevitable betrayal. It talks about the one who bears the sigil. That's it. So, I don't know what to make of it, to be honest. My role is to find out who it is. I suspected Ased and went to confront him. And look what happened.
Trying to fill the old lore and some of this is wild.
Gula? I have enough to think about, keeping with the Master's teachings and my role.
Always walking the straight and narrow. I'm a fool for basing my actions on what is written on that lost page. Everything in the passage is ambiguous at best. That's why I need to find out.
But how?
By asking the Master.
But he's not here anymore.
I'm going to summon Kingdom Hearts.
What?
Then he'll have no choice but to come back.
Summoning Kingdom Hearts is forbidden!
That's exactly why! The only way to get him back is to break the rules. If things don't change, the entire world is doomed. But, in order to go through with it, I'll need Lux. I don't have nearly enough. You always do the right thing. Help me with this.
I'm sorry. I know you want the Master to return. But you don't know how summoning Kingdom Hearts will affect the rest of the world. The Master, he forbid it for a reason. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I see.
But it's an actual heart.
May your heart be your guiding key.
Ghoul is on a mission to collect Lux.
Ah. That explains why Ased and Ira are as well. They're trying to maintain the balance. But that isn't the balance we were expected to keep. If everyone's collecting light,
The door or something.
solely for themselves, Keyblade wielders will soon turn against one another, which will lead to the Keyblade War.
And what's written in the book, all of it will happen.
Light will expire.
Envy, what are you going to do?
I'll gather Lux too. No matter what, the balance must be kept. Ava, you do the same. We must delay the inevitable.
Mario, that's a good idea, actually.
Right.
That actually might be it. He might actually be the traitor the whole time. Because he's getting all these people to fight. He's not being like... He's being so shady. But at the same time, he's the one who's setting up the Keyblade War, but he's also setting up how to save everyone after the Keyblade War. Like, why would he ask Ava to send a group of people away to be safe? You know? That's what confuses me. I don't know. This man both caused the end of the world and saved the end, like people from the end of the world.
What's written in the last page of the book is gonna happen. The entire world will be lost to darkness.
But Master, isn't there anything we can do?
Well, that's what brings me to your role. You might just be the only hope of keeping light from expiring.
Hope? Master, what is it that you need me to do? Oh.
Don't get involved in any battles. Forget the notion of unions. Find Keyblade wielders with potential and create an entirely separate organization. Then, like the seeds of a dandelion, let them fly to another world. They will keep the light alive.
You really think that I'm the right person for this?
Ava, you're the only person for this.
I understand. Today you're here to continue with your training for our mission. This session may seem like it's familiar to you, but in a world that is different, one made of dreams, you are our hope. A war will soon wage. Those who strive to protect the light will turn their weapons on their allies for the sake of loyalty to their own unions. To be honest, I don't know how far I can guide all of you. What you must remember is that anyone can lose themselves to the darkness. However, there will be no winners. Everything will be lost. Except all of you who are the seeds of hope. When the time comes, and there is war, you mustn't fight, but instead you must fly away from here to the world outside. This training is to help you fulfill this crucial task. The future is in all your hands, as is the world's light. May your hearts be your guiding key.
Probably in the flashback scene? I hope so. I really want to know. So many questions I got from this.
The gazing eye?
It's not what it's called.
Oh, what then?
Actually, no name.
No name.
Well, gazing or not, that Keyblade does have an eye in it. My eye, to be exact.
Ew! Oh, you think that's gross, do ya?
No.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, about your role. You need to pass down that Keyblade to your apprentice and then him to his, so that my eye can see the future.
So the Book of Prophecies.
Bingo! The fact that it exists is proof of your success. That means you've trained a worthy apprentice, passed down that handsome Keyblade, and fulfilled your role. Congratulations! What's the matter? Come on, you did a fantastic job. At least smile a little.
But I haven't done anything yet.
Good point. Guess you'd better get started then. Unfortunately, you'll have to go alone from here on out. No Book of Prophecies to keep you company either. I can't have you causing any temporal paradoxes. But hey, we both know you'll do just fine without it, right?
Do I really have to go alone? What about the others?
Minor details, so don't sweat it. For now, you, that Keyblade, and this box need to stay out of sight. Just watch with your own eyes, and my eye, of course, as things unfold between the others. Then, when the time is right, go off and do your thing.
What's in it?
It's a secret. And, well, you see, the thing is, you can never, ever open it.
Great, now I really want to know.
All right, I'll indulge you. But this secret stays between the two of us, and you have to promise never to open the box.
Right, Mario. I think Lucio was there, like, Xehanort's master. It would make sense.
But why?
You'll see.
The OG master has plans to keep the possibility of another keyboard war to happen in the future, so that when Xehanort gets it, he finally achieves his go. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he just wants the wars over and over again.
May my heart be my guiding key.
Oh, that's that. Yep, that's that. So, can't wait to see what that black box is in Kingdom Hearts 3. I have so many theories on what's in that box, but the one I have. So what's Xehanort's go? Xehanort's go is to get 13 bad guys and 7 good guys to fight, because whenever that happens, then something called the Keyblade, not the normal Keyblades, that's like a Keyblade with an X, will be made, and that Keyblade can be used to open Kingdom Hearts, which is the ultimate go. And he wants to open Kingdom Hearts because Mario, is it to? I always get confused. Is it to have darkness and light coexist in the world, but like not in the good way, or is it to make a world of pure darkness, or something like that, right? Have you seen the new renders of the Remy? Yes, I have. It's so cute. I saved them. I was gonna spam in my Discord in a second. I think it's to. I don't remember why exactly he wants to open Kingdom Hearts, because it changes like per game. But we know he wants to open it for the main reason is the curiosity of what would happen if light and darkness coexisted. Because right now it's separate. There's a realm of light and a realm of darkness. Where the realm of light is like. Where the realm of light is kind of like the good thing, and the realm of darkness is like the bad thing, and you don't want to. And so like he wants to break those lines and make the realm of light and darkness like both just together, which doesn't sound bad, but the fact that he has to sacrifice people to do it is kind of like ugh. So yeah, that's Xehanort's goal. And we have to stop him because if he does that, who knows what could happen, you know? The OG Master can't change the world with the Keyblade because it's from the future, and he can't change the past. He sets up something in the future when he gets the Keyblade. He can create the world combined, but corrupt. I heard that Xehanort will have new intentions for him to start the Keyblade War in Kingdom Hearts 3. New intentions? What do you mean? Like a new reason to start the war? Oh, like a new purpose? Maybe. Or like maybe diving in deeper into his character. That could make sense. Yeah, like a new purpose. I hope. I mean, if he does, that's fine, I guess. Because, like, movies do that all the time. Where, like, the bad guy doesn't really get truly explored to the very end. And then we find out more about him right before he goes. Which is, like, good. I mean, it's not a bad thing. But I just hope it's not so drastically different to the point where it's like, ugh, you know what I mean? Xehanort is just mad because all the main characters have hair. He doesn't. You know? Who knows? He just wants to see what he really wants. I think it's the one where he wants to like have the world be of light and darkness, where they both live together, which is not a good thing because like Heartless and people don't get along. You know what I mean? They're separate for a reason, I think. Because as he said, you can't start anomalies referring to the fact that what he did in DDD, how that fate is set, but Sora, Riku, and Axel are starting to shift the balance. Yeah, it's because he can only see up to a certain amount of time because of the rule of time travel. So I think right at DDD, the song is cool as fuck though. Oh, I know, it's amazing. This is Roxas' theme, which is the weirdest thing. I think right whenever they all 13 met together in DDD, that's like the height. That's the farthest his future vision showed. However, now we know that that Xehanort's Keyblade has the Master of Master's eye, so the Master of Master is seeing everything that's happening. That's pretty crazy. Alright, so we're all done with this. Tomorrow, we'll be playing... Hold on. Tomorrow we will be playing, but that's the point. The Eye of the Blade that lets him see up to the DDD. No, it doesn't let Xehanort see up to the DDD. It lets the Master of Masters see a DDD. Anyway, tomorrow we're finishing the Kingdom Hearts streams, the final Kingdom Hearts stream, till I stream Kingdom Hearts 3, with 0.2 Birth by Sleep, a fragmentary passage. Now, basically what this is, it's a Kingdom Hearts game. It's the first one that uses the engine, the Unreal Engine, which is the engine that this movie was in, and we play as Aqua in her time of in the Realm of Darkness, after Birth by Sleep. So yeah, if you guys want to tune into that, that's gonna be tomorrow around the same time that we started this stream on. It's gonna be around almost 3 hours long, so yikes. But yeah, from the scene of young Xehanort and young Ericus, we need to know about this Keyblade. Who gave it to him? Who is their master? I think Luxu was their master. Or, well, it was a long time ago. Maybe Luxu or... Yeah, I think Luxu, but Luxu when he's really, really old. Like, really old. You have to deal with him and his silver eyes. Xehanort is the master, he puts it... No, Xehanort is not the master of masters. Xehanort wasn't even born when the Master of Masters was born. Plus, we already know how young Master Xehanort sounds. It's not like that. Xehanort can just say the N-word and kill Sora. It looks... The newest trailer was so sad. Sora has to face his fears in Kingdom Hearts 3. Amen. Alright, tomorrow's the last stream, and then after tomorrow, I'm not streaming for like 2-3 weeks. So hopefully you guys tune into that stream, because after that, it's no more content for a long time. And it's also the last thing before Kingdom Hearts 3, so Anyway, I hope you guys have a great one. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm gonna try to fix my stream and see why is it being so pixelated. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna fix it today though. If you're in the Discord, I'll probably do test streams and then you could of 0.2. I'll make them unlisted and then that way you can help us out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hope it's a great one. Please tune in tomorrow if you can. If you can't, I understand. And hopefully we can have a good final stream. All right. See ya. You guys know about Silver Eyes True Color? We got possessed. I hope he didn't get possessed. It'd just be kind of like, ugh. Unless it's by Lucio the Master Masters, and I'm okay with that. And have a good one. Bye. See you tomorrow. Bye.